Alright guys, this is going to be a slightly longer video than last time. This is going to be on Python number types and variables. So we'll just get right to it. There will be a short quiz on Moodle right after this. It'll be right underneath this video on the Moodle site. The PowerPoint will be available on the Moodle site right above the video as well. Alright, so in Python there are three main types of numbers. We have a float, an int, and a complex number. So a float number is just a number with a decimal. So examples include 1.5, 0.34, or 3.0. So anything with a 0.0 after it will be a float number. It can also be a number in scientific notation. So if you wrote 3.4 e to the fifth, that's 3.4 times 10 to the fifth, which would be the same as 340,000.0. It's still a float, so you still need the 0.0 after it for it to be a float number. Int is just a whole number. So an int will never have a decimal point after it. So it'll be like 3, 13, 1405, or 100. But it is distinct from the float numbers because it does not have a decimal point after it. A complex number, which you won't use very often, especially initially, involves numbers and letters, for example, like 3j, 2x plus 1, or 4i. So you can use that if you are kind of doing algebra type things. Like I said, might use that later, but probably not right away. Alright, there's also a type command that'll tell you what type of number you have. So it's just type and then a number or a variable that represents a number. So for example, if you put in print type 1, the output would be class and then int in apostrophes. So you can see some examples down there at the bottom. Print type 45 returns int, print type 3.1 gives you float, and print type 3j would be complex. Alright, variables in Python. To create a variable in Python, you write the name of the variable and then tell what you want it to equal. The name of the variable can have any number of letters but must start, or numbers, but must start with a letter. So you can have like x1 but not 1x. A variable can be any type of number or a series of letters. A series of letters is called a string. So it automatically knows if it's going to be a float or an int based on what you've typed in after it. To make a variable a series of letters, you need to use quotes around the letters. Without quotes, it will look for a variable of the same name. So if you put in have a variable called Mike, if you put just the word Mike in without quotes, it'll look for the variable called Mike. If you put it in within quotes, it's just the word Mike. Right, here are some examples of variables. So for example, we set x equal to 5 here. So x equals 5. And we set the variable Mike equal to the word Leah. Now y equals x, and x equals 5, so the variable y is equal to the number 5, and it's the int 5, since it's got no decimal points after it. Z equals the letter x. So if we print x, it'll print the number 5. If we print x in quotes, it'll print the letter x. If we print y, since y is equal to x and x equals to 5, we are going to have y equaling 5, so y will print out 5 when you print y. Z is equal to the letter x, so if we print z, we print off the letter x. We print off the variable Mike is equal to Leah, so I'll print off the word Leah. And if we print the word Mike here, it'll just print Mike. Alright, so this was relatively short again. Expect these to get longer kind of as we go and get into more complicated things. I'm trying to start off slow for you guys. There will be a short quiz in Moodle you have to do after this video, so it should appear right after this video. And feel free to ask me any questions in the forum section under just general questions on Moodle. Alright, thanks guys.